Salutations, everybody. You know, I was thinking to myself, and I was like, you know, what would they make for content in Demon Slayer? What else would they add besides just plain old fighting? What would make it so unique? And then I realized, customization. Now, what does all that mean? Stick around and find out. All that being said, let's rock, baby! Alright, so immediately I said customization, and your mind might have like jumped to all these different places. You might have jumped to the perspective of, you can't customize anything in Demon Slayer. You don't deserve customization. There's nothing to customize. There's nothing unique. Well, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Hear me out on this. First things first, unique outfits. Now, not every character would have a unique outfit, obviously, because not every character gets more outfits. But you know, characters like Tanjiro, you know, you have him in his village outfit. Whether or not you give him his sword, whatever, but him in his village outfit. You have him when he went to the final selection. You have him when he was training. You have him in current. You have him without his little coat on. You know, where he's just wearing his getup, his normal getup. I forget what they call it, but you know what I'm talking about. And besides just costumes, there's just small cosmetic stuff you can do. You know, like imagine you just have Tanjiro's mask that he was wearing to the final selection. That's just something you could put on any of his outfits. You know. Like, forget continuity, forget rightful reason. Just being able to customize characters and having small details you can add to them just to, like, make them feel more unique to you sounds awesome. Besides Tanjiro, because obviously there's more than just Tanjiro in this game. Let's for example look at Nezuko. Nezuko, you know, she had her outfit that she was in before she got turned into a demon. That could be one of her outfits. Additionally, hey, maybe they decide to be a little more innovative. They say, hey, let's give her several different bamboos, you know? Let's give her multiple bamboos that are just cool and unique. Now, well, if we don't get it that way, I mean, of course, there's other characters such as Inosuke. So then you have someone like Inosuke, you know, he's always shirtless. You're like, where does he come into play? What does Inosuke get to do that makes what can he customize with? Hey, man, he's taking off that boar mask. You're telling me you wouldn't play with maskless Inosuke either? Like, some of the shots that Inosuke has in his gameplay trailer, imagine them without his mask. Imagine that with some facial animation. Or there's no facial animation. It makes it just as funny. The only character that's, like, kind of sus is Zenitsu, but what's in the case of Zenitsu, it's kind of like Tanjiro, where, you know, you could have just a simple outfit where he doesn't have on his unique coat. He just has on the generic wear that everybody has. And that's just something that you can apply to most of the Demon Slayer characters, because most of them wear that little coat, and beneath that coat is just the black getup that they all have. But hey, who's to say? Are there any accessory ideas that you might have come up with on your own? You know, let me know, because I mean, I'm all for seeing like how creative other people can be and just the things that pop into their head when they see concepts. Like, for all I know, one of you guys will be like, you know, Nezuko will look real good with a ball gag in her mouth. And I'll look at that comment funny, but I'll be like, yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. Because fun fact about comments, I do tend to read them and reply to pretty much all of them. Unless it's some wild off-the-wall stuff like, because I don't know what to say to that. But hey, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I mean, I must be doing something right. You made it to the end of the video. Or you didn't care because it was a relatively short video. All that being said, cut!